Angela
Spill
Yee.
it.
It's me and New Mano. And let's get into this Yee tea. Now, I have never really liked that phrase, work husband or work wife. I always felt like it's a little weird.
I don't quite understand it.
Well, here's Big X the Plug giving relationship advice to one of his fans.
If she got a work husband and you ain't need her husband in real life, leave her.
I mean, I don't know if the advice is to leave somebody, but if I told you I'm watching that series Platonic on Apple, and one of the things that happens is that like her best friend is a guy, right? That's played by Seth Rogen, and he ends up hanging out one day with her husband because he's like, come on, let's go hang out, right? And one of his coworkers is like, oh, that's your wife's boyfriend. And it was very awkward in the show. You got to watch it. But anyway, I do think that's weird, though. Who has like a work husband? I have a BRF, my best rapper friend. That's Mano.
That's been like that for like 100 years. But,
yeah, it's been forever. But, you know, can you imagine Dan being my work husband or me being like, that's just weird. You know what I'm saying?
But what does that terminology really actually mean?
It means when you guys are at work, you're like super close and always like.
Is like something happening?
Not supposed to be, but all right. Now here's some other drama. Lil Yachty has previewed a new song on Blackboy Max's stream, and people are upset about it because of this reference to George Floyd. Listen to this.
I TSUS, I'm finna go break the bank for it. Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd.
Yeah, you could have kept that out.
Yeah, that's like a.
Yeah, that's going to be touchy.
I
get it. I understand what he was trying to. It was no disrespect intended to George Floyd. It was just like a metaphor. But you know, sometimes
we see his family still fighting for justice. You see what's going on in the White House, and
I want George Floyd.
Like, let's not even do things like that at all.
Yeah, I get it.
It's also unnecessary. Like, there's a better metaphor.
Could have kept that out.
All right, now Wendy Williams, there's a lot of drama going on with her. According to reports, she took a series of cognitive tests, and there is a report that states that yes, her original diagnosis where she has to have care and she has to have her she has to have a court-appointed guardian still stands, but her lawyer is saying that is not true. And the alleged diagnosis of dementia and aphasia he's saying those alleged test results that proves that she has that is not true. He says, according to Joe Tacopino, it's being spread by a party with a vested interest in keeping Wendy trapped under this excessive and restrictive guardianship. Now, her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, recently also filed documents, and she revealed that Wendy would undergo a series of tests, but she wants the court to delay any further litigation in regards to her lawsuit with A&E about the documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? And so she's saying it's just too confusing right now with so much going on. It's going to maybe perhaps combat what's happening. I don't know what's going to go on with Wendy, but I do think this is something that has to be looked at. Like when you think about later on in life, the fact that the court can appoint somebody to you. You can't
not
access
even family.
your funds. You can't see your family when you
I
want
don't
to.
like that.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back under the radar, these are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about them. This one's a good story about the American Black Film Festival. All right, we'll tell you about it. It's way up.